So I'm guessing I'm live. Yeah, what I'm about to do, I'm about to just sit here and just talk crazy, nothing special. Uh while I color this cover. I went with a simple cover for the for Absolver 4, which is officially out for pre-orders right now. Uh I was trying to wonder if I could nah, it's all good. Trying to see if at all possible. Like I've never been on this side of the stream utilizing this program. I'm trying to figure out where I can see where the comments are coming in or who's here and who's live. Um yeah, like that's wild. I'm trying to see something. But I can't do that. If anybody's here, like really, I don't know what I'm doing. I set this whole thing up. I don't even know what I'm doing. I'm trying to see the lives. I just want to get to the coloring. Okay. Okay. That's cool. I mean, with that being said, oh, is it over here? Oh, so Charlie Matthews. Hey, how you doing, boss? Appreciate you. Yeah, so I'm just gonna be live coloring this cover. I think it's dope. Like I'm gonna be hitting the con scene up crazy next year. So I feel like it'll be a dope idea if I have some exclusive con covers. You know, me being the creative absolver, I'm always going crazy with the variant covers. I wish I could pronounce my got my man's name that drew this picture. Um, where he at? Let me get that name correct. You know, I'm not even going to butcher his name. I'm not even going to butcher his name with this. Yeah, I'm gonna just type it out. Yeah, if you just joining, I'm just going to color this pin up real quick. I might use it for an exclusive uh con cover. You know, you if you meet me at the cons, you know, you get this cover, which I think is dope. You know, this might be the one, this may not be the one, I'm definitely just gonna color this for like I said, Absolver 4 2025 con cover. You know, yeah, that's the guy that colored. I didn't want to butcher his name, but I'm definitely about to just color this for fun. And like I said, just really get up in here and like I said, this is gonna be an exclusive con cover. I mean, all year long, I'm gonna be using this just for cons. So I hope y'all enjoy the show. You know, it's gonna be dope. First, I gotta figure out I'm gonna have to set the tone. Yeah, man. So I'm very excited for the what's good will we be able to get some hands on those covers even if we're not able to make it to the cons. I live in New Hampshire, so yeah, man. Yeah, man, you definitely will be. You will be able to. I just feel like it'd be such a dope idea. Just I thought it was just a dope idea to like, just have cons covers. I don't really think too many people are doing that. And I'm a fan of variant covers. So I feel like, you know, variant covers with a purpose is everything, but definitely. Um, this is definitely one, two, three. Yeah, I got three of them I gotta cover. This is color. Well, this is one out of three I have to color right now. I don't even know. But yeah, definitely. Definitely. This will be available. It's for everybody. Um but I believe we're all only going to release it prior to the cons. So I know I'm going to be in Chicago, Cleveland this year, Philly. I'm definitely trying to make it to Texas, and then any other con. So every time those, so from April to May, it'll definitely be available. Con covers will definitely be available. But like I said, this just I want this to be one of them. It all depends on how it turns out, really. So it just really all depends. I asked for a simple pinup, and the artist really delivered. Oh, that's too light. Much better. Yeah. So yeah, as a fan of covers myself, I would definitely like covers to be readily available for everybody. But this cover should not take me too long to color. It's very simple. Artist did an incredible job. I'm gonna post his name again. Shout out to that artist. So if you want to know, this is the artist behind this pin. If you can see that. But no, man, I'm excited about issue 4 of Absolver, man. Got quite a few surprises in there for everybody. And if you don't know already, I think this issue is the perfect way to close out this arc. I'm really trying to not that I'm really trying, but I'm definitely going to be opening Absolver up more in the next issues. If you haven't noticed, I'm a big fan of James Bond and the opening credit scene and how it sets the tone for the movie. And that's how I looked at this first arc. I looked at it as an opening credit scene and setting the tone for what's to come. So issue 4 is the perfect way of ending this. Um, I mean, not ending it, but opening the credit scene. You know, so big fan of 007, and that's how I mirrored my writing with Absolver. And again, if you're just joining us, this is an exclusive. This is for 2025 con covers. I think I'm gonna do one of these every single year. So moving forward, you can expect the Absolver con cover because I'm gonna be hitting the cons heavy. So every book that comes out that year, definitely gonna have some covers to them. And just because I'm kind of late to the party with this idea, I might even do one for the first 3 issues, you know, just so they can get some love too, because they've been to a couple cons, but they didn't issues 1 through 3 didn't get their covers. So that might be something I might do this year too. So, but yeah, man, I'm definitely gonna just color this. Um, yeah, and hopefully I can finish it in time. I got to leave around not 8:45. I started kind of late, but like I said, it's just a relatively simple line work, so it shouldn't take that long. I'm very excited about the other covers that we have coming. Um, one of them's already done, but I'm going to switch up the colors on that one too. I'm gonna do something special for the Black Comic Lords with that cover. You know, they deserve a lot of love over there. So shout out to the Black Comic Lords. You know, so right. Sorry, I gotta. Did I? I think I selected the wrong file type. Uh, man, something that you always got to make sure you do. Always make sure. There we go. When you coloring, always make sure you save every step of the way. The worst thing you want to do is make a mistake and then can't go back. I learned that early. Yeah, man, but a lot of great things coming down the concrete. But today I am definitely just celebrating my launch for my pre-orders. You know, I think it's a beautiful day. It's exciting, coming back and feels like re-releasing your issue 1. The anxiety, hoping people love what you present, what you're giving them. You know, it's pressure, but it's good pressure. You feel me? So I totally enjoy this. So again, this is like I'm just doing this as a special con cover. It's not limited, but it's only going to be available at cons and online prior to the cons that I'm going to. Um, I believe I would do something special for every single con. So even if it's just putting the logo on here for that specific con and the year. So this would definitely just be 2025 con cover. You know, definitely excited about that. Do you have a story in mind for the next story arc and how many issues? Um, you have a story. Do you have a story in mind for the next story arc and how many issues that it could run? Um, yeah, I definitely do. So like I said, I'm definitely going to be opening up Absolver more. There's going to be a lot of fun, a lot of action for more action. Um, definitely you will enjoy this. Um, I'm trying to say without giving anything away. Definitely you're going to enjoy it. Like the next issue is like already written, and I've written 4 different versions of issue 5, honestly. But yeah, the next arc is going to be dope. I think um for this first arc, I went a different path. I didn't go the normal path of like introducing or how the normal format, I should say, on how comics are written. I just wanted to be a little experimental and try something unique and different. Yeah, I was definitely going for that chaotic release. I wanted it to seem like Absolver just creating enemies everywhere he went, you know. And then towards the end, obviously it's all gonna come together. So in my head, issue 5 is my true number one. Issue 1, because like I said, issue 4 was just opening. I mean, the first 4 issues just opening credits. Just setting the tone, setting the mood, everything. Yeah, I'm definitely going to dive more into Absolver's origin and how he became who he is, and all of that. So that's definitely going to start showing up more in the next couple of issues. Because I know if it was me, I would definitely want to know, okay, how did this guy die and become a mezzo? So that's definitely going to be a part of it. And I know Dominius has been in the shadows lurking, so he's gonna pop out a little bit more. And yeah, I have a lot of great enemies in mind. You know, every great superhero needs an equally as great or devious villain. So that's what I'm most excited for. So yeah. And there's gonna be some crossovers. Definitely. I'm pushing that. So look out for the crossovers. Most definitely. What's good? What's up, Spiff? Yeah, bro. Appreciate it. Appreciate it. And for those that just joined, this is again, I'm doing variant covers. I am always a fan of variants, and I had this bright idea to do con covers because I'm gonna be hitting the con scene crazy next year. So variant con covers. This may make the cut for Absolver for variant con cover. It may. Very experimental. Like I left it wide open so I can put the con decals in the open areas. You know, just something to play around with. If it looks good, it's a go. If not, just order a new one. You know, and go from there. But this is definitely going to be the Absolver for con cover, and I'm trying to finish it as fast as I can. Like I said, I got somewhere I need to be at 8:45. Well, I leave at 8:45. So if I stop talking, it's because I'm trying to make sure I get done with this fast enough. So, and then I need to hit a save point. Yeah, man. So Yeah, but that issue 4 pre-orders is here. Yo, tell a friend, tell everybody. Yo, the support is beautiful. You know, the love and reception I'm getting from the fan base so far is amazing. You know, I had some people read the book issue 4 and they love it. You know, and once you get that thumbs up, you know, it's good. It's good to know that you have something quality that everybody wants to read. So I'm most excited. I'm most excited to see how what the fans say and feel about issue 4. Because, like I said, I've that book was in the basement. That was getting worked on and retooled. You know, and the end came together so nice. The end came together real nice. You know, so I'm very excited to see how fans what they think about issue 4. You know, and like I said, this opening credit scene that I set up. You know, so and what else I got going on? I'm definitely working on having my own little show come out. You know, I have too many ideas and I can't settle in on which type of show I want to do. You know, as much as I may want to teach and preach, it still has to have some entertainment value to it. Um, so you know, I'm excited about that. I'm going to be doing some exclusive lives for our Patreon. So if you're definitely a part of our Patreon, you know, I think Concrete Lonzo's leaning toward me giving away certain secrets to our Patreons. You know, so I gotta keep certain things close to the chest. But other than that, man, like yeah, I feel like I got a lot of good things going on. But like right now, bro, that Absolver 4, that's everything. That is definitely everything right now. For those that's joining, like I said, I'm doing exclusive cover for 2025 cons. This is the artist name. I don't want to butcher his name. This is the artist. You know, here's the picture. Like I said, I left it kind of empty so that way I can oh wow, I didn't even know I was done. Hold on. Yeah, so I left it kind of empty so you know we can add the con decals to it and all of that. So like I said, it's just very experimental. Um Today is the 2025 con cover. Tomorrow it might be something else. But right now, you know, I'm just gonna see how this turns out. You know, I wanted something like I said, I wanted something simple. Add the decals to the cover, and I'm gonna do this every year. I think I'm gonna do this every year. So if anybody starts to have con covers, just know it started with Jamil Lessie of Concrete Comics first. I was the first to do it. I don't mind sharing the ideas, but you know, credit is credit. I was the first to do it. Um, yeah, we have a situation here. So great artists. So what I got to do is I am going to color in how I want this cloak to flow from here. Then, oh, wrong layer. Okay. And then I'm going to switch to black. Oh, that's not going to work. I need something a little bit more sharper. Let's just do this. Boom. That works. So now this is the fun part. So I have my cover. I have my cover here. It's always fun trying to decide, the colors I'm gonna use. I don't know if y'all can see this. When I did this one, I definitely went with red. Red makes the most sense. It gave that very dark vibe when I colored this one. That variant, I don't know. I think I might stick with that. I think I might stick with the red. I think I might stick with the red. So let me create a top layer right here. Um, I would love for the light to be coming down this way, really and truly. I mean, sorry. I would love for the light to be coming up this way, but the artist had already blackened out that area in these sections. So I have no choice but to, make the light come here or maybe here. But either way, it's going to be something dope. So let's just see how that works. I think I'm gonna go with more of the cell shading, shadowing for this, just for the sake of time. So how I'm going to accomplish that is here, get full on black, and yeah, let's just have some fun with it. So, like I said, I'm going with the cell shading style, and because the light is coming from, I don't know if y'all want to know the little details of how to color, but just in case you're into comic books and stuff, you always gotta pay attention to the light. If I had a light source coming here, but underneath here is all, I'm bugging. If I had if I colored in a light source right here, but all here is dark, that doesn't look good, you know. So based on this picture, the light can be coming straight at them or from the top. So just for more of a dramatic vibe, I'm just going to have the lighting come down from the top, and that's why it's kind of tough for me to decide what color to go with. So, but I'm gonna work on the shadow first. The shadow, and then when you're doing two cell shading, it's always fun because it's easy. It could just be random for the most part. And then once you trick is to find out what level of shadow do you want. And I think that's a good look. But albeit, I think I made them too. All right, let's do this. You know what? Let's not do the cell shading. Let's go ahead and really color this bad boy in. If I got to do a second live to finish it up, that's what I'm going to do. I'm not going to rush it. So I got to decide what color do I want to be bouncing off of Absolver. So I always go with my default red to see what I'm working with. But like I said, I'm always doing reds. Let's see what the greens look like. See these green, it just gives me a playful vibe. It's hard for me to see, maybe it's like a real dark, ugly green, but I think I did that in You know what it is? I did that in a cover I never released. I did that in a color, you know, but I ain't gonna hold you. Like I might end up just going with red again. See, look like he's like that's crazy. That's that's crazy. Okay, I'm trying to decide. Mm, this is the tough part. This is when you try to sit here and decide like the colors and how you want them to hit. Um, I really wish, you know what? I think I'm gonna have the color coming from this side. I mean, the light coming from this side. Let me see how that looks. So, nah, see, I don't like it. Now, if the light is coming from the top, see, I get, I'm able to do a whole lot more if the light source was coming from the top. Mm. What you guys think? Light source coming from the top or the side or the bottom? You know, so and I messed up too by picking making Absolver gray. It really kind of limits your color choices. You know, that's why I love what my art team does. But yeah, yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and sell. I think I can't do anything different because I envisioned it being cell shaded, and that's what I'm gonna stick to. That's what I'm gonna stick to, the cell shading aspect of it. Now the dope thing is to get that mean look in his face. That's gonna be real important how you put that shadow in there. So I'm definitely gonna have the light source coming from the top. If you ever do cell shading, don't feel afraid to like use like a ton of blacks because when you do a ton of blacks and then you eliminate parts of it just to have some light show, I think it just gives like a mean look. Like it just gives like a real mean look. Contrast is everything. If you're able to do contrast, like I think that's very important. Like, see, that looks dope with just the dark blacks, but like I said, cell shading, we'll get rid of some of that. I'm gonna make it a little bit darker. Yeah. And then because this is like underneath and the light is right here, this gonna definitely gonna make the whole underneath his whole arm black, you know. For those that is joining, I'm just coloring a potential Comic Con cover, exclusive issue 4 Comic Con color. I'm coloring a Comic Con variant cover for Absolver issue 4. You know, this going to be the covers for issues 4 that I sell at cons. And like I said, I don't think too many people are doing that kind of stuff. I could be wrong if it's been done already, but if it's the first time you're hearing about con covers, you heard it here first. You know, definitely heard it here first. Yeah, so uh definitely. Now the cool thing about this is getting the little details in for the shadows. When you pay attention to little details, it really adds a pop to your pictures. Like that's what I'm saying. For us comic book creators, or you know what I'm saying, you got to give love to the artist because all these little details right here, at least for me, I make sure I take care of those details. You know, that's exactly where the shadows would be. Um, if your light source is coming from on top, and you know, a lot of people don't pay attention or appreciate the little details, but me, I do. Because, like I said, it's you know, once you add the contrast to it, you know, it just becomes something totally more. See, so just by adding a little shadow on the fingers, you know, they really got a pop to it now. You know, like this is going to be purple, but I want to add some. I want to make sure it's really it really shows. So what I'm gonna do, I'm just gonna add some shadow to it. I might just, you know what? Let me just make it fit the muscles right here, and then add more to the muscle, just so now when you add that purple there, it's gonna look really good. So you know, so saving his face for last because you know when you're trying to get a certain look, like I always like him. If you look how Kanan White did the issue 4 cover, cover A, he captured that mean look. I always want Absolver to look evil, even though he's not fully evil. And I say fully because you know I'm leaving it open for interpretation, and I'm leaving it open for a future story. You know, like if we ever do a a collaboration book, I say yo make Absolver the bad guy, like please, like not that I'm an evil person, I just think it's dope. So 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 yeah, see, I think it's starting to pop out a little bit more. I think I might add more black so I can take away more of it later, especially in the rib cage. Like I think ribs look so dope when they're blacked out, and then you just add some light to them. They just really pop. You know, so and let me know if y'all want to see me do more stuff like this. I definitely will. You know, I definitely would definitely pop out and you know color more stuff like that. So know what? Let me not do the whole thing there. So little one trying to break in. So, So again, if you just join in, this is going to be a 2025 Absolver Con cover. You know, like I said, I'm going to be hitting the cons heavy next year. And just because I missed it with issues 1 through 3, so I might end up doing some con covers for them too. And you know, this might make the cut. This may not make the cut. Like those that know me know I'm always like going crazy. So we'll see how this one turns out. Okay. So I think I'm ready to probably start adding the light source. You know what? Let me not. Oh yeah, I forgot to do his face. So I wanted to look mean. So usually you put more black around the eyes and stuff. So I'm gonna leave this out. Like legit cover everything. Yeah. I'm gonna see how this looks. I think his fists, his arms definitely make a shadow over his face. So definitely gonna cover that up. So let's see what that looks like. Hopefully that looks dope. I don't know. I don't know how I'm feeling the shadow on that face. I don't know. See now that looks mean. That looks mean. What y'all think? Yeah, this looks mean. This definitely looks mean. Now, just like I said, got some cutouts. Once you color the eyes, see, just like that, with the face all dark and the white showing. So this right here is top of his head. Like this right here is, I guess that's a light spot that the artist gave. And because of where the shadow is and how the shadow is, I might just get rid of that light spot altogether. So I'm a see though. Once I start working my lights, I'll decide whether I'm gonna get rid of that light spot or not. But as of right now, like this is the move. This is definitely the move. I'm trying to see if I'm just testing out right now. Ah, appreciate it, man. Thank you. Really appreciate it. Yeah, it took a lot of studying, and trying to understand how it all works. I think I'm just gonna color a lot of this in, and then when I work on my lights, I'll just take certain things away. I definitely would. See, this is the reason why I don't draw and color my whole book. Like y'all think it took forever for issue 4 to come out? That's how I am with my writing. It's just wild. I had to sit here and color my own book, and man, the way I judge myself, it's crazy. Plus I like being a fan. It's dope seeing your work come to life because somebody else is drawing it for you. So I become a fan like instantly just off of that. All right, so before I get to the lights, I gotta do the rest of I gotta do his coloring, add the colors so I can see what I'm working with. I'm gonna go with a dark purple. Have you thought about releasing a chrome version of the covers? Man, you know what? I don't even know if I should say that, but yeah, definitely. Issue 4. Yeah, we listen. We got some things installed for you guys, but just to let you know, if it's early off the bat, yeah, definitely chrome covers is coming. Definitely. That next variant I'm going to be working on, um I'm going to be um that's going to have a chrome version to it. I don't even know what letter I'm on. The main cover A, definitely has an alternate version, which is cover B. Um, then the next variant, cover C, and that's going to have a few alternate versions. I ain't gonna lie to you, it's just color switch ups. Um, then I have another cover that I am currently inking. Then I'm gonna probably color on here, but I'm gonna need like a couple of hours because the details in that one is crazy, a crazy amount of details. And then obviously this con cover. So the C cover that I mentioned, that one's definitely going to have a chrome version to it. That one for sure. Um, yeah, that one for sure. So make this a little bit lighter. Okay. So yeah, so I'm gonna get to the lighting. I'm not sure if I'm just gonna go white. I'm kind of digging the gray on gray. I ain't gonna lie to you. So I think the ultimate contrast being white. I think the light should be white, and I'm feeling this. I'm feeling this aesthetic. Let me know. I mean, I'm doing this for the fans. So the fans like it, I love it because I'm kind of feeling this aesthetic. Maybe I might make the background gray a little bit darker, but I'm really feeling this. I might have to get rid of the shadow over here. You know what? Let me make this a little bit darker. Let me see. No, wrong one. Image adjustments. Oh man, cancel. Let me save because I'm making mistakes. All right, cool. Now let's try. Adjustments, hue. Oh, yeah, I'm feeling that. I am definitely feeling that. I I think I'm gonna leave it. I'm gonna add a little color. I'm gonna add the light, the bounce light, and then I think I'm gonna leave it like this. I don't think I'm gonna add no extra light in the background. I think this is epic, just the way it is. I really feel like this is the one. Um, um, if you're joining, if you're now joining, um, I'm coloring the con cover. This cover is mainly for cons, and that's the artist's name up on the screen because I don't want to butcher his name. But every time I talk about him, I'm just gonna call him Mr. O. I can't say Mr. OJ, you know, but Mr. O, artist O, did an amazing job on the line work. Yeah, I think this is the one. I kind of like the aesthetic of the look. I like the simple look. I think it really. I like the look. I ain't gonna lie to you. I really like the look. Sorry, I'm in the zone. I should be talking, right? Nah, but listen, I am so excited about my issue 4. I also introduce a brand new character that's in the Concrete universe. I can't wait to get to his story. Um, I just think issue 4 is going to be it's going to be an amazing ride. I believe everybody's going to love it. I mean, from the people that's read it so far, the reaction is amazing. Um, Absolver showcased some of his abilities in this one, things he can do. You know, I think after issue 4 is released, I might get ready to enter some battles in the indie verses. Ain't that right, Spiff? You know, I kind of just been chilling, but nah, you know, I think you guys are really, really gonna love the direction I'm taking Absolver in, and I'm not. It's not in crazy. You know, if you're definitely going to still be a fan. You know, like I said, I'm just going to really be open him up. I'm going to open him up more. You know, and allow the fans to really love and embrace him by still being the same Absolver to the core. Just won't be so he ain't gonna be like quiet all the time, I should say. So I think that's dope. I honestly like this as it is. I feel like once I add the light to it, I think it's perfect. Like I don't know, look, I messed up on the whole crotch area. Um yeah, I think this is I like this. I actually like this as is. Few things I would change though. Let's see. I'll go to the line work. I probably let me see. That straight line just yeah, that looks better. All right. All right, let me just do the gems first before I even think about any lights. So one thing for sure is um so the artist drew the light source right here and right here, which is dope. But like I said, because of all the shadow work really at the bottom, my new light source should be definitely up here. So I want down here to be dark. And again, there's nothing against the artist. Again, the artist did an amazing job. You know, it's just that, you know, like I said, all the all the shadows is heavy shadows is hitting at the bottom. So I just want to stay with that consistency As you can see, we got the shadows here at the bottom of the abs. Now, I ain't gonna hold you. A lot of this was just so to give it a cool, dope effect, but it's true to point. You know, I might add more shadow coming across here like this. I might, because once I do that, the gems will really pop out. But we'll see. We'll see. So it's already as dark as it can be. Make it a little bit darker. Oops, too close. When I color, every time I color these gems, I think of Lord Frieza from Dragon Ball Z. And I always thought like how they colored the purple on him was was dope. You know, growing up, that was the first time I seen something like that. So it really stuck with me on how I colored gems and all of that. Yeah, so I think the gems will turn around good. Now this is where from a distance, you know, you add your little pop. So like I said, the light source is coming on top. And that's what I say with contrast is very important. Like sometimes I like to experiment. Like this ain't the right thing to do, but from afar, that looks good. You know, it really adds. Oh, and the reason why you see me curving the spots before I color, because when you follow the shape of what you're actually coloring, it kind of gives a 3D pop to the 2D space that you're working on. You know, like again, I'm art is art. Art is very subjective. Like, you know, it is a difference between just coloring a square, you know, and it looks good, but you know, if you was to sorry, follow the shape, to me it gives a better look. You know, it just gives a much better look. And when I color too, I like to utilize like contrast a lot. Like, you know, that's why I go heavy with the darks and then add a little pop of color. I think I want it on the side, but I don't want it as, yeah, there we go. I think that's the move right here. That right there gives the gems a whole new flavor. Ah, why does it keep doing that? So I think this one's going to add a boom, bring it back. Not enough. So from afar, even the gems look like they pop out now because just because of the contrast. So so another thing I like to do is I like to make this a little bit darker. I go more with a blue, just a tad bit darker. I need it lighter than everything else, but I think a tad bit darker for what I'm about to do. Maybe a little bit because yeah, because now you want to really start adding that light to it. Now to give the arrows on Absolver a nice pop out effect. You know, sorry, don't mind that move. I wasn't trying. Wow. Um, you know, so I just usually just follow along here and get my size right. Make it a little bit smaller. Right. So what time is it? Oh man, I gotta get ready to go. Um so to me, it just gives like when you do this, it gives like it's popping out, like it's 3D. And that again, that's the importance of how you utilize colors and contrast and all of that. I don't ask my artists to do stuff like this, because their styles are their styles. I respect, any artist style. But when I color, I try to hit all the marks on these little details. Yeah, um we might have to do a second live stream where I finish up. I mean, there's not much left to do. I might finish it up off screen, but you know, I'm gonna back out of this as soon as I'm done so you can see. And I did this one sloppy. I ain't gonna lie, I did this one sloppy. That's what you get for rushing. There you go. When you back out of it, see how it almost got like a pop effect to it. You can't see it because it's on my screen, but that's basically it. 8:31. Let me see. Next thing I need to do is just let me get his eye color. I'm gonna do it with the same where the gems are. Um, So we got to figure out this light source and what color we're going to go with. You know, I'm thinking just straight up white, make it a little bit darker. Okay, boom. Tell me I don't look sick. That looks sick. This is amazing. So if anybody's just joining, what I'm doing right now, I am coloring a an Absolver for 2025 Comic Con variant cover. And that's a lot to say. I'm about to find a doper way of saying it, but I like this. Honestly, I think all I gotta do is add the light source to it, and I'm done. Like, I like the simplicity of it. I don't think I need the background to be another color at all. I mean, we could experiment. You know, maybe if I go like maybe a dark red. You know, red's my favorite color, so that's always my go-to. I'm never sure. Honestly, I ain't gonna hold you. This red slaps, bro. This shit is tough. Yo, Charlie, what do you think about this one? This is tough, man. Sheesh. This is tough. I don't even think I want to add a light source to this. This is crazy. And there you go. That's how different variants are created. Oh man. I'm gonna stick with this one for now. I'm not too sure. I'm not too sure. You like that one, right? Jesus. I think this is tough. Usually when I can't make up my mind, I just go with the both. It don't make no sense to argue and fight. I think I'm gonna go with both. You know, Lonzo gonna be mad at that one. So I'm gonna go ahead. What's these? 835. Let's see if I can knock out the lighting sources real quick. I'm just gonna stick with white for now. And then if I need to change the color, I will. So again, it's all about the little details. I'm gonna start with the fingers because you know you got the shadows right here. So you know you just want to make them pop out a little bit more. And see when you ask your artist to get in these creases right here, because that alone will help it look a little 3D-ish. And I'm telling you to do something I don't even do myself. Because like I said, when my artists show me the work, I just be fanning out and going crazy. You know, oh, that's ugly. That's ugly. There we go. You know, yeah. Yeah, I think this is gonna hit. If you ever want to get into coloring, it's just me. I'm not gonna say I'm the best, but I try my best, you know. But I do everything on separate layers. You know, some people they just real good at. They're so good. They do everything on the same layer. I do everything on some layers. Like, you know, if I don't like how this light is turning out, I can just take off this layer and put it back on. Now we heading back to, like I said, this was the spot right here. I mean, I can't see it. Cancel. What? What? Okay. I don't even know what I pressed. I ain't gonna hold you. So this right here is a spot. You know. Um. Oh, that's annoying. I don't even know why it's there. Okay, there we go. So now I got to figure out how, and because the light source is coming down from the top, this can be as simple as this. You know, I mean, let's go with what the artist gave. See, that works, kinda. So I think I'm gonna just see. Let's try what the artist gave real quick. Let's do that one. Add this. Add that. I'm feeling that. I'm feeling that. I just feel like it needs some rim right here. I just feel like it needs some rim right there. I think that works. So here's the dope part. This is what I love the most. So because light's hitting at the top, everything where the light will possibly hit, you color. So that's why I'm like hitting the top of the ears, you know, hitting here. Maybe there, maybe the top of his nose. I'm just gonna do it and then peel back and see how that looks. No, definitely not. And then you already know you want to add, you're gonna add some. Now, like I said, you get up in these creases right here. It's just it just gives it it just really look like it's popping out because it's the contrast is like really just touching, you know. Oh no, I want that back. Okay. So just follow the lines and hit that crease. This one doesn't have to hit the crease. And then boom, when you color it, see now look, now you can see the abs a little bit more. It's like, damn, it just you know, it just gives it a look. I can't explain it. Um, so the light is definitely hitting on top of the thigh right here. Yeah, I don't know if I'm gonna want it that on top of the knee right here. Let's see what it looks like. Yeah, that looks fine. That looks absolutely fine. Even a little anything with little details. I know this part might be covered by the cloak, but I don't know. Sometimes it's okay to break the rules a little bit. If it looks good, why not? You know, it doesn't even make a difference. So I'm not even going to add it. You know, so I'm thinking light is coming down off his look, so it's hitting right here. Boom. So what I'm looking at is the light coming right here. Everything on the top is getting hit. So there's no light that's going to hit here. That's nothing. Okay. Now, in all honesty, now the cloak, I'm gonna say a good chunk of it is getting hit with the light. Now this is where you kind of have to have fun, this experimenting. Like I said, I always try to go against the contrast just to make it let's make it pop a little bit more. And it's a cloak, so light's gonna hit it randomly in different places, and the artist didn't add too much ruffles. So the beautiful thing is I get to freestyle it. The terrible part is I got to freestyle it. So, you know, and I think that's dope. Thanks, fam. Really appreciate it. You know. Yeah, so wherever light will hit, that's what I usually try to attack. Even back here in his behind his ears, I believe light will hit it. Again, always try to go. I always try to get up close with the contrast, with shadows. That's just a personal preference. Nobody taught me that directly. You know, add my own ruffles because again, the artist didn't give any. So okay, light will definitely touch here, here, here. I like this. I like this. Let's see what it looks like with the red. Oh my god, that's glorious. Oh man. All right. So last but not least is um adding some of these pop outs. So you go to your shadows and you just delete. So it gives it like a whole nother dimension. This part is sticking up, so you can kind of get rid of some of that. See, same thing here. Lips. I don't like that too much. Let me see. You know, you definitely want to Early bird special. You know what? We'll do that. We'll definitely do that. If you're feeling it, I'm feeling it. You know, I'm feeling that. Let me go back to my white. Add a little. Add a little light here, and I'm supposed to been going. I'm gonna be so late. Um, I mean, and there you go. There you have it. I think it's dope. I don't think there's anything I need to add to this. I think it looks good. You know, I'm gonna play around with the backgrounds and the lighted source. It's as easy as coming here and like let's just play and see what light source I want. Hold on, am I on the right one? Man, it's not working for this. Okay, that's cool. What I'm gonna do, let me see. Copy. I'm gonna just duplicate the layer. And then let's hit it. Let's hit it. Let's see. See? That red right. See that red. I like that. I like that. But what you think about this red light though? Nah, I think I like the you know what? I gotta work on the cloak. I'm gonna work on the lighting on the cloak. I ain't gonna lie, I rushed that. So I'll work on that off camera when I get back. But I think you're right. I think this is the one. I like this with the red chrome. That's perfect. I need some light on this side. I'm sorry. I just need to add some light over here. Like it's killing me that I don't have nothing. So I'm just gonna add two little, maybe three spotlights. That's better. That's the balance we looking for. That comes out to here. So boom, boom. I'm gonna add a rim. I'm gonna add a rim light. It was just too naked over here. That's better. All right. This is the cover because Charlie Matthews wants it. This is the one we going with. I like it. I really like it. I think it's dope. I think it's dope. I think I think the red one is going to be for the online orders, but we're going to use this one for the actual Comic Cons for the simple fact that we still have to add the Comic Con decals, and they use bright colors like the yellows and the reds and stuff. So I don't want the red on any of their colors to get lost in this. And that's me assuming. I haven't seen any of the designs for the Comic Cons, but yeah, I like this. I like this, man. I really do. I think the red is bananas. All right, man. I keep looking at it. See, this is why you don't get me started. I gotta I gotta be going. I like this. So this is what we sticking with. So um Here it is, the Absolver 4. The Absolver 4 Comic Con for 2025 variant cover. There it is. For everybody that was here for the ride, I appreciate it. You know, I'm gonna try to do more of these. Stay tuned. I guess. Thanks for coming on. Thanks for participating. Thanks for talking to me. I appreciate it. Here's the name of the artist. I can't pronounce his name. I don't want to butcher it, but there it is. So, y'all, Absolver 4 is the pre-orders are out now. It's definitely available. You know, tell a friend, tell a family member, and any type of support is appreciated. Thank you. Love you guys. Peace.